Hi, and welcome to Make It Happen Monday. Today is project one of a new challenge that I have given myself. Hi, my name is Stephanie and I am the Everyday Sewist. And I have trouble getting to working on the smaller projects in between the bigger projects, and I don't always make time for it. So I decided that Monday is usually a high energy day for me. I usually get a lot done. And so I chose Mondays to give myself an hour or so to try and make one of those little projects that have been on my wish list for as long as I've been making a list. So this first project I have for you, I think, is just adorable. In full confession, since I knew I was doing this, I actually had the whole past week to work on these intermittently. And so I like this so much that I didn't make just one, I made 5 of these bowl covers. And this is a tutorial or pattern from Nikki at Pin Cut Sew. Nikki, this is such a fabulous idea. I love it so much, and I can see making a lot more of these as gifts. This is a fat quarter friendly project. Of course, that means you can also use yardage, but a fat quarter is plenty large enough for at least one bowl cover, if not 2. So I followed her directions. I had my own circle template that I could use to make these, but what I love about them and what I think makes them different from other tutorials I've seen is that these are reversible. And so you're only seeing the tops of these, and I can flip them inside out and show you the inside, which, because it's completely finished and there's no raw edges, you can use them on either side. So I love that. In addition to that, these take less than 45 minutes to make, from picking out your fabric to cutting the circle to sewing it, inserting the elastic, all of that. So that fit my time frame just perfectly. And so I just had a ball digging into some of my most favorite fabrics, the ones that I wanted to see in my kitchen. And the other thing I wanted to point out is that since this is picnic season and outdoor eating season, I think these bowl covers work really well if you are setting up your picnic and you want to keep your food covered. It's not a saran wrap, but it will keep them covered. In my case, since I have a cat that likes to get up onto the counter, I can cover the bowl and keep her out of whatever I'm making. So maybe you have that problem too. So let me just show you which ones I made. So the largest ones were made with a 14-inch circle. Actually, I guess I'd say 14.5-inch circle. By the time you sew it and turn right side out, it's a little bit smaller than what you cut it at, right? So when Nikki did it, she was making a cover for her KitchenAid mixing bowl to keep the dust out of it when she wasn't using it. So I did that too. I made one that would fit my KitchenAid mixing bowl, and there's the outside cover of it. And the inside is one of my absolute favorite prints. I'll just put this on again really easily. One of my very favorite prints from Cotton and Steel. So, or Ruby Star Society, as they're now known. So, there is cover number 1. Cover number 2, I made this one to go with my Mason Cash mixing bowl that I use for hand mixing things. So you can see the size of the bowl. And I used Tula Pink Fruities and Tula Pink. This is my luau version of a bowl cover. Next, I have another one of my Mason Cash bowls. And see, if you make your cover oversized, then you can, it just comes down the sides a little bit farther. So this one will actually fit a little bit larger bowl as well. And so I found that like 12 to 14 inch size seemed to be the most versatile size to use. So on this one, I used the Heather Ross strawberries and some Tula Pink flowers. And on this next one, I used a Case Facet flowers with his dots on the inside. And this is a really big mixing bowl. I love mixing bowls. I have a slew of them. I love collecting bowls. So it was really fun to pick out all the different ones that I would use. This is a Bonnie and Camille. And on the inside, I have like a patriotic flower. So if you're going somewhere for the 4th of July for a picnic, I think you should make a couple of these. You could even leave one for the hostess and bring home the other one on your own dish. I haven't tried them on rectangular dishes, but I do believe that it might work or at least for oval dishes as well. And so I hope that you will give one of these a try. And I will leave a link in the description box for Nikki's tutorial. And I hope that if you don't already know about her, that you'll check her out too, because she has a ton of really great tutorials. And so thank you for coming to see what I made on Make It Happen Monday. And if you made something, please tell us about it in the comments. I'd love to hear what you made. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.